What's up, guys? Dr. Wagner here. So recently, I made a post on social media asking you guys if you were spending more time in front of screens than usual, and asking you to share your tips on how to limit screen time, because I myself was spending too much time on my phone and computer. And as it turns out, many of you have been experiencing symptoms from all this extra screen time, such as eye strain, headaches, and even trouble sleeping. Well, today, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 tips that will help you reduce the effects of digital strain so you can not only spend less time on your devices but also feel better when you do use them. So make sure to watch until the end. The first tip is to limit your screen time during the day. Now, I know we all love our phones and computers and other devices, but the truth is they weren't designed for us to be using them for hours and hours on end. In fact, just a few decades ago, we didn't have any of these devices and we were just fine. Well, nowadays it seems like we can't go more than a few minutes without checking our phone or laptop. But the problem is, this constant use of screens can cause some serious strain on our eyes, our neck, our back, and even our sleep. First, let's talk about our eyes. When we stare at a screen for long periods of time, our eye muscles become strained and fatigued, leading to symptoms like burning, itching, redness, blurred vision, and dry eyes. This happens because when we focus on something that's really close to us, like our phone screen, our eye muscles work overtime to keep the image in focus. Over time, this can lead to eye strain and all those annoying symptoms I mentioned earlier. Another problem with staring at screens for long periods of time is that it can give us headaches. The blue light emitted from screens can trigger migraines in some people, and the strain on our eye muscles can also contribute to headaches. And don't even get me started on the posture problems that come with sitting in front of a screen for too long. Our neck and back muscles can become really stiff, and it can lead to some serious pain down the road. And then there's the issue of sleep disruption. The blue light emitted from screens can interfere with our natural sleep-wake cycle, making it harder to fall asleep at night. Studies have shown that exposure to blue light in the evening can shift our circadian rhythm by delaying the release of melatonin, a hormone that helps regulate our sleep-wake cycle. This means that if we're using screens too close to bedtime, we may struggle to fall asleep and stay asleep, which can leave us feeling exhausted the next day. Okay, so now that we know all the bad stuff that can happen from using screens too much, let's talk about how to fix it. The first thing I want to recommend is practicing the 20-20-20 rule. This is a simple technique that can help reduce eye strain when using screens. Basically, every 20 minutes you want to take a 20-second break and look at something that's 20 feet away. This gives your eye muscles a chance to relax and refocus, which can help prevent strain and discomfort. It's super easy to do and only takes a few seconds. You can set an alarm on your phone or computer to remind yourself to take breaks, or simply stick a Post-it note on your monitor. Doing this can make a huge difference in how your eyes feel after using screens for long periods of time. Another thing you can do to reduce screen time is to balance your digital use with physical activity. We were literally not meant to sit in front of screens all day, every day. In fact, our bodies and minds need regular breaks from digital stimulation to function at their best. Sitting in one position for too long can also cause discomfort and stiffness. So it's important to move around every now and then to give our bodies a chance to stretch and relax. One way to incorporate more physical activity into your day is to take a walk outside. Exercise can actually help reduce stress and improve sleep, which are 2 things that can definitely suffer when you're spending too much time on your devices. Plus, getting some fresh air and sunshine can do wonders for your mood and overall well-being. So, take a break from your screen. Put on your walking shoes, and see how good it feels to get moving. Trust me, your body and mind will thank you for it. And, last but certainly not least, make sure to take advantage of the outdoor spaces around you. If you're lucky enough to live in an area with parks or hiking trails or beaches, make sure to spend some time there. Being in nature has been shown to reduce stress and improve mental clarity, which can be difficult to achieve when you're surrounded by screens all day, every day. So whether you're taking a walk in the woods or having a picnic in the park or simply lounging on a beach, Make sure to enjoy all the amazing outdoor spaces that are available to you. Just remember to disconnect from your devices and immerse yourself in the beauty of nature. You deserve it. Now, before we wrap up, I want to address a question I got from a lot of you guys on social media, which is how to balance screen time with work and school. I totally get it. These days, it seems like everything we do involves screens, from attending online classes to working remotely to staying connected with friends and family through various messaging apps. It can be tough to take a break when it feels like screens are a part of almost everything we do. However, it's important to remember that taking breaks from screens is not only possible, but also essential for our well-being. One way to balance screen time with work and school is to schedule breaks into your daily planner. This might sound counterintuitive, but trust me, it works. By blocking out specific times in your day to disconnect from your devices, you give yourself the space you need to recharge and refocus. Start small by scheduling just 15-minute breaks every few hours and gradually increase the length and frequency of your breaks as you become more comfortable with it. You can also try setting boundaries for certain times of the day when you won't check your devices, such as during class or during meals. This can help you stay focused on the task at hand and prevent you from feeling overwhelmed by the constant barrage of notifications and messages. It's also important to find alternative ways to stay connected with others and entertained without using screens. For example, you can schedule phone calls with friends or family or read a book or listen to music. You can also try engaging in hobbies such as painting, writing, or playing an instrument. Not only will this help you reduce your screen time, but it will also help you develop new skills and interests. Another way to balance screen time with work and school is to create a designated workspace that's separate from your relaxation area. This can help you mentally disconnect from work and school when you're not using your devices for work or studying. Make your relaxation area a screen-free zone and use it to unwind and recharge. You can use this time to read, meditate, or spend time with loved ones. By creating a clear distinction between your work, study space, and relaxation space, you can train your brain to associate each location with a specific activity. This can help you focus on work when you're in your designated workspace and relax when you're in your relaxation space. In addition to scheduling breaks and creating a separate workspace, it's also important to practice self-discipline. Set goals for yourself in terms of how much screen time you want to use for work or leisure and stick to them. You can use apps or browser extensions to help you track your screen time and stay within your limits. It's also helpful to have an accountability partner who can check in on your progress and offer support and encouragement. Taking breaks from screens doesn't mean you're being lazy or unproductive. In fact, it can actually do the opposite. By giving yourself the space to rest and recharge, you'll be able to focus better when you're working or studying and ultimately get more done. So try implementing these tips and see how they work for you. And remember, it's okay to start small. Every little bit of progress counts. Alright guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And if you want to learn more about how to reduce screen time and its effects on our health, I'll link a couple studies below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.